Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Today we're doing a tech review on this new Google Pixel 5G phone. First thing, how do I decide what phone I wanted? I asked my friend Reg, because I know nothing about phones. I'm useless, I'm a technophobe. I hate smartphones and I try not to use them. I try to separate myself from them. Anyway, enough about me. Now, this phone is about 500 to 600 quid. I've got it on a contract, all the gubbins. Now, the most coolest thing about this is, watch, I'm not touching anything. Bang, I'm into my phone. Because on the back of it, it has a thumb scanner, which seems, sorry if I'm sniffing, I suffer from hay fever this time of year. That seems mega high tech to me, to what I'm compared with. I hate the locking system on phones where you've got to punch the number in all the time. So that's a great improvement, love it. Probably you guys have seen that before. The next thing is I've got this screen set up very simply. I'm not used to this Google system, but I have all the main things that I'm going to be wanting to use going forward on this main page. Then a few more obscure apps there, and then all this, God knows what it is, all this stuff down here that you might need every now and then chucked down there. And I've just about figured out now that if you go to the left, it puts you into Google and it sort of brings up things that you're interested in. So I've got a bit of the boxing there, the boxing. And I've just about figured out that if you go diagonally up, you get the old Alexa. Alexa, what's the weather? Stuff like that. So, and that's pretty cool. So there we go. So go back. Now this is the most important thing. This up swipe is how you cancel your apps. And if it pulses like that, it means you've cancelled them all. If you get that, it means you've gone too high and you're getting that. So that's your main thing. And I always want to cancel these so I can get rid of them. So now I'm in all the things that I've been running. I can scrub them out one by one. Actually, that's interesting. There we go. So it's a bit funny, that is, isn't it? Getting that. Now I want to scrub these out. You guys will know more about this, but this is a bit weird, isn't it? What is going on with this? So I have all these apps running and I want to figure out how to shut them down. That's really important to me. It's just I hate the idea of having all the apps running. So, oh, there. So how do I get that? Up. Oh, there it is. So yeah, there we go. And I've got to figure out how to get rid of those. So there, you scroll them up. There you go. And that's how you get rid of them. I can't see any way to close down every single app that you're running at the moment, which I find quite annoying. So you guys can tell me that. I'm still in the process of figuring it out. And if you go that way, so if you've got an app running, so let's say we've got files running and you want to close it, you can go back by going that like that. But the thing that gets me is it doesn't close off that app and it's still in there somewhere. There it is. And if you want to get rid of it, you've got to go in there and then try and flick it up and to close it. So that's bugging me, so I need to figure that out. Some other things that are annoying me is the notifications. Like all mobile phones, they want to tell you about everything, try and sell you something. Oh, you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to update this? Want to do that? So you're going through and turning all these things off, but you can't turn them all off because there will be a couple where you need those updates. So you have to go through that painful process of turning things off until it starts settling down and you're not getting hammered with notifications. You know you're doing all right. So I think I'm getting closer to that point now. Now, if you want to use all your menu stuff, you pull down and then pull down again. It's very strange that you've got to do this twice. I don't understand that. There and then there again. It's weird. And that's a quick way of getting into settings. And then you've got all those things that you want to turn on, like your torch and your different modes and all that sort of stuff. And again, you've got to scroll over to get more options. Everything's hidden away on this phone. Well, not everything. But I'm getting to grips with the basic stuff, which is good. Now, what is the camera like? Well, what I'll do is I'll overlay you some footage right now. I'm really impressed with the quality of the camera, both upright, it's got zoom, it's got good image stabilization. It does struggle a little bit in low light, but all these tiny sensor phones are going to go a bit grainy when they try and compensate. So you need a decent amount of light. Whenever you're reliant on that stability, you're going to lose a bit of something, aren't you? But very impressive, really, for what it is. I need to figure out and find a good phone editor now so that I can actually edit footage into a little video that I want to. That's one of the reasons I got this as well. I want to improve my Instagram game and quick videos on YouTube that I can just upload instantly on the 4 or 5G network. Am I struggling with any other things on this phone? What are some other cool things? I like the fact that if I've got the phone, I always have these wallets for it because they protect the screen, they stop it getting scratched. I love the fact that if I want to just run up the camera, I just double tap the top button and then that launches the camera straight away. That's a great feature, isn't it? The camera is really nice to use. You've got slow-mo, you've got time-lapse, you've got portrait mode, camera mode, and you can flip it. Another cool little feature is you can flip it. Oh, I'm taking photos here. The only downside with this wallet is it's not easy to hold, is it? But if you want to flip from selfie mode to front-facing camera, you just do this. Yeah, it's flipped. Hello. And I can flip back again. There you go. Without pressing any buttons. That's a cool little feature. So, all in all, guys, I've had this phone for 1 day. Not too much is annoying me. And I love the unlocking it with the tap at the back. That is so clever. I've been living in the dark ages. And I'm really impressed with the speed of it. And I'm now getting to grips with the fact I can do all my searching here in Google with the left swipe. My only gripe is cancelling, shutting down apps. Having to pull up and then go across there, find this and then swipe it up to get rid of it. It bugs me in my head that I know there's like 12 apps running. My old phone, you could press one button and it would list all your apps and you could do a clear all and it would shut them all down. So you could go bang, bang and clear all your apps in 1 second. Whereas this is, that's the only thing that's really annoying me. Battery life at the moment seems decent. The screen on it seems really good. Just sort of transferred a movie file to it and listened to it. There's no jack on it, a 3/4 inch jack, or whatever it is, the headphone socket. So you've got to use Bluetooth, which is a bit of a pain unless there's some clever adapter. But that's okay. Overall, for the price of this phone, I'm not a tech expert, but I would, from what I've seen so far, I would recommend this phone. In being really good quality for the price point. I'd love to see what those top of the range phones can do beyond this, because it's pretty impressive. So that is the Google Pixel 5 5G, costing around about 600 quid, 500 to 600 quid. Let me know what phone you use and why. Do you go top of the range, which is about 1,000 to 1,200, or do you step it back? Is there better phones for this for less money and all that sort of stuff? Put it in the comments, because I'll be interested to hear for next time. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon on the Forensics Unplugged, and that's it.